Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers and the NBA draft and with the 17th overall pick. Now, guys, before like anything, like always, please be sure to like this live stream. Of course, follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. I did upload a video about the selection for the Los Angeles Lakers of Dalton Knecht. So please go check out that video. I went into depth about everything that went down when it came to the selection and how big of a steal this was for the Los Angeles Lakers. I can't tell you how much this is a steal for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. I mean, some of you may disagree. Some of you may wanted the Lakers to get a center, but I'm here to tell you, and I said this maybe 2 weeks ago in a video about my draft selection or my prospect selections for the Lakers with 17th if they kept this year's draft. And basically what I said was, draft the best player available. If you can't get a center or the center that you want, obviously we saw Zach Edey went uh, you know, you know, uh, before the Lakers, and then obviously Kello Ware went to the Lakers, went before the Lakers. So obviously, two of the best centers that were projected to go to the Lakers with sort of mock drafts or just in the drafting range, obviously were drafted before the Lakers. So who should you do to to draft the best player available? You go after the best player available. And that's what they did tonight with Dalton Knecht. And honestly, guys, I was surprised that he went this far. He went so far down in this year's draft. I mean, he was projected to go seventh overall, eighth overall. I mean, just the lottery selection. So when it came down to that, I mean, I have to say this was just a surprising moment in the draft. And at the same time, this was a moment where the Lakers just needed to go and get the selection and select Dalton Knecht out of Tennessee with the 17th overall pick. Now, this year's draft is a bit different. Obviously, the NBA has decided to do the NFL route and decide to go for the the second day of the draft scenario. Now we're going to have the second round tomorrow. Sort of remains to be seen who the Lakers will select with the 55th overall pick in the second round. Obviously, all signs are pointing to Bronny James being selected with the 55th overall pick, and all draft mocks are all connected to him. Now, maybe the Lakers will trade up if somehow a team is showing interest in Bronny and may select them if they want to entice the Lakers to give something to them to potentially not draft Bronny, but it sort of remains to be seen what will happen tomorrow. But all signs are pointing that the Lakers will select Bronny James with the 55th overall pick in the second round tomorrow. So we just have to wait and see about that. It sort of remains to be seen, but all signs are pointing to that. But that's for tomorrow, and it could be a possibility that I will go live, but we just have to wait and see about that. Sort of remains to be seen if you guys want that. But it's all up to you guys if you want that. But it's going to be the second round, and I may go live. It just sort of remains to be seen if I have the availability to do so. So, but this was a great draft for the Lakers. Great selection, a steal of the draft in my opinion. And guys, this was just a great move by the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. And I'm very impressed by their selection and because they're getting a good guy. They're getting a really good NBA ready player. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, this is he's like what 23 years old. I have his stats right here. And you guys, if you haven't yet, go check out my video that I uploaded before this one when I went live. So go check it out. I went into depth about the details and the stats and everything about the selection of Dalton Knecht, and this was a just a good move by the Lakers when it comes down to it. I mean, there's no other way of saying it. I know I'm on a loop by saying this, but it is a good selection by the Lakers. I mean, just looking at his stats right now, I mean, the guy averaged 21 points per game during his times in Tennessee, and that's the trait that he brings to the table for the NBA and to the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, he's NBA ready. He's going to contribute very well for the Lakers coming off the bench or even potentially maybe starting. You never know. He's NBA ready. That's how good this guy is. Averaging 21 points per game, gives you around 39% from the three. So he's also a great shooter. That brings a lot to the table in that sort of aspect in his game. He's a great offensive player. This guy knows how to create plays for himself offensively, and he's a smart player, offensively. So JJ Redick, our coach, JJ Redick, he's going to have a field day by coaching this guy. And for a former player like himself who is known for being a good shooter during his time as an NBA player, uh, he can coach, Dalton, very well, in his first year as a first time head coach. And, he's going to bring a lot of wisdom to the table for a guy who needs also some wisdom heading into the NBA. So, Dalton Knecht is going to have a very good connection with JJ Redick and, vice versa. So, this is going to be a good, opportunity for Dalton Knecht to just develop as a player as JJ Redick as his head coach. So, this is going to be a good connection for both guys. And like I said, 39%. If you want to round it up, 40% from the three when it comes down to it. And, when it came down to his field goal percentages, 45% from the field. So, I mean, once again, he just attacks the rim, gives you opportunities to just score every chance that he gets, and put up some big points. When it comes down to it. So the guy is just has a good trait when it comes to offense. When it comes down to it, now he does lack defense. I mean, there's no other way of saying it. When you're good at one thing, you do bad at the other. He's not a Clay Thompson type of player, but at the same time, he could develop that. I mean, it sort of remains to be seen if he wants to develop his defensive skills, and I think he will. He, you know, just his way of potentially developing throughout his NBA career. So, this is a good opportunity for him to potentially do so. But, his main trade and why the Lakers have selected him is because of his offense and what he can bring to the table offensively when it comes to his scoring and his shooting. And, he's a wing that most people would want on an NBA team. And that's what the Lakers saw in him. And when he dropped so far down to the Lakers, you had to draft him. You can't let a talent like him, you know, pass you by. So this was a good selection by the Los Angeles Lakers, and he just brings the skill set to the table when it comes down to it. I mean, the guy is 6'6", 213 pounds, and 22 years old. I mean, he kind of reminds me of what Kyle Kuzma was entering the NBA. After spending 4 years in college and being NBA ready when it came down to that. So this was an obviously smart move by the Lakers by drafting someone who has a bit of experience playing professionally on the college level. And, this is what Dalton Knecht will potentially be for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. And I'm just seeing the comments coming in from Daniel. Welcome to the live stream. Evening to you. And a good pick. Absolutely, it was. It was a good pick by the Los Angeles Lakers. If anything, it was a great pick, a steal of a pick for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. So I have to say, guys, even though I like mostly all of you when it comes to the Lakers and them when it comes to priority wise, they should have went for a center. But at the same time, like I said in my video that I uploaded 2 weeks ago about my NBA selections for the Lakers with the 17th overall pick, I said draft the best player available. And that's what they did tonight. They draft somebody that's the best in the draft, a steal of the draft, in my opinion. And they got it. They got it in Dalton Knecht. And, his last name just really intrigues me so much. I mean, talk about, a phrase that you can obviously use throughout every single game. You can use Connect 3, who's a good nickname for him. And when it comes to his jersey number, you can go with Connect Four. I mean, there's a lot of things of marketing wise that the Lakers could potentially use for a guy like Dalton Connect when it comes to what he could bring in when it comes to money wise, and just what a good way for him to just burst and somehow just use his ability to shoot threes, especially in LA and the market that's there. Just having the catchphrase of Connect Three or Connect Four. I mean, that's just a perfect phrase for him throughout his potential NBA career with the Los Angeles Lakers. So I wish him nothing but success with the Lakers. And he's got a obviously he's going to be developing as a player for sure. I mean, sure, he's NBA ready, as I mentioned, and he contribute to the Lakers when it comes to the second unit, or maybe potentially someday starting for the Lakers. But it's just sort of remains to be seen when it comes to his development in the NBA's. But if anything, guys, he's going to be something special for the Lakers. And I just hope that, he lives up to the expectations that he brought to Tennessee and going into this draft. So, obviously this is a good move by the Los Angeles Lakers. They got a good one when it comes to the selection of, um, Dalton Connect. So, but like I said, guys, I mean, he has the shooting, he has the scoring. He's going to bring a lot to the table when it comes down to it, and it's just sort of remains to be seen what the Lakers will um, end up doing in free agency. Obviously, if you don't draft somebody in the draft center wise, you're obviously going to go into free agency and potentially sign a center. I mean, that's been the number one priority for the Lakers heading into this offseason, is to look at number one priority positions, and that is the center position. Now, obviously, you didn't do that in the draft, but you're obviously going to do it in free agency. And there's a lot of centers that Lakers could potentially pursue, either a mid-level exception, or maybe potentially a veteran minimum contract to potential centers in free agencies. So that's the only route that the Lakers will potentially end up doing when it comes down to it. So it's just something that needs to be done. And if the Lakers didn't do that in this draft, they're going to do it in free agency. So, just stay tuned for that. And, stay tuned and hit that notification bell on ZSN for any news, rumors, updates, speculations about the Los Angeles Lakers. And, it's going to be a very, very fun off season, especially when it comes to free agency, what the Lakers will do to improve the team. Now, as I already mentioned, the Lakers, the NBA draft second round begins tomorrow, and they're doing the NFL scheduling now. So just to extend the draft, so instead of doing it in one day, so we could expect to see the selection with the 55th pick in the second round tomorrow. So it remains to be seen who will it be. All signs are pointing to Bronny James being selected with the 55th pick to the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, there could be some teams, they may just select Bronny just to either piss off LeBron or maybe piss off the Lakers, because, all mock drafts are pointing at, and there's been this report, this rumors, or this story line, really, that the Lakers are going to select Bronny James to team up with his father, LeBron James, in LA. So, this is just a match made from heaven, when it comes down to it. And to have a team, maybe either the Mavericks or, just some other team that's showing interest in Bronny and they will select him, it will be, kind of messed up in a way, but you never know. I mean, the draft is the draft, and anything could happen. I mean, maybe a team really wants to draft Bronny just and develop him as a player. You never know. That could be the idea of what most teams wants to do. But if some teams just want to draft Bronny just to get LeBron James, I mean, if LeBron James said it on the record that any team that drafts Bronny just to get me, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to your team. So, and it seems that the Lakers, LeBron will sign with the Lakers. I mean, he's going to get more money with the Lakers than he goes elsewhere, and it's just a good opportunity for, that LeBron has in front of him to, you know, stay with the Lakers. Um, so yeah, that's my I kind of hope that that will go down tomorrow. That the Lakers will draft Bronny, and it would be nice for the Lakers to drop Bronny. I mean, just to see the first time ever in basketball that a father and son playing playing basketball together. So it is something that we all want to see. And sorry for the color change. I just noticed that it's my old logo color, so hopefully that's not distracting. But I think it's the right color. So with that being said, I mean this is if I had to give a grade for this year's draft for the Lakers, I'll give it an A plus. I really want to. I really want to. As you know, this was a steal of the draft for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. And this was the type of move that I personally, really like. The Lakers draft the best player available, and that's what they did tonight. And they got a good one when it comes down to it. And Dalton Knecht is going to be something special. He's going to be NBA ready, and he could contribute for the Lakers coming off the bench. For sure next season. If that is an opportunity for him to do so. But yeah, guys, I mean, I really want to know your thoughts and your opinions about this Lakers selection of Dalton Knecht out of Tennessee, the 6'6" wing 213-pound wing player. Do you guys think this was a smart selection for the Lakers, or do you think the Lakers should have went in a different direction? I personally, like I'm gonna keep repeating myself, this was the smart way for the Lakers. This was a smart selection for the Los Angeles Lakers when it came down to it. And this just there's no other way of saying it. I mean, this was a good selection for the Los Angeles Lakers. And the fact that JJ Redick is going to have a field day by coaching, Dalton Knecht is going to be something special for sure. And the combinations of Austin Reeves on the team, and the connection that you have with him. I mean, it's going to be very fun to watch, and I really can't wait to see it because it's just the combination of those two guys. I think they have a real connection offense, especially for Austin Reeves, who is a good offensive player as well. Not so much defensively, which is why going to free agency, there's going to be some needs when it comes to certain areas for certain player for this team. I mean, obviously going after a center is number one priority, but at the same time, you had to also look at the defensive side of the ball for the Lakers. I mean, we have a really good offensive team now because of this selection, for sure. But it's just sort of remains to be seen what they will do when it comes to the defensive side of the ball, and that's why it's very important that you put the right staff together and hopefully get some uh, you know good good players coming to the Lakers in free agency. So and free agency is just around the corner. So hopefully guys just hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel for every news, rumors, updates, speculations about the Los Angeles Lakers. And if you haven't yet, please follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. And of course, give me your thoughts about the Lakers selection. And I really do appreciate all the love, support you guys have shown me all across social media. And guys, go check out my video that I uploaded before this live stream. I went into depth. I gave my reaction of the selection of Dalton Knecht This was a good selection by the Los Angeles Lakers guys, and hopefully we see some great success out of him because he brings a lot to the table. He really does. The shooting, the scoring, and he's NBA ready. He's going to be NBA ready for the Los Angeles Lakers for sure, heading into next season. If he is potentially going to be part of the Lakers rotation, it sort of remains to be seen. And you never know. I mean, with the selection of Dalton Knecht, it sort of remains to be seen if the Lakers will bring back their own players like Torian Prince, or because if you bring back Torian Prince, I mean, what's the point of drafting Dalton Knecht? I mean, they're basically similar players. Only Torian Prince is more of a defensive player than what better defensive player than what is Dalton Knecht. But you never know. Maybe he will come back. It sort of remains to be seen. But we just have to wait and see. But I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's selection of the second round with the 55th pick for the Los Angeles Lakers. I will be going live tomorrow when it comes down to that. So please stay tuned for that. Hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to join me for my reaction of the 55th pick. Obviously, it's going to be Bronny James, but you never know. Things may go in a different direction for the Lakers. You never know. Maybe they will uh, see somebody else that's a better selection. But you never know. I mean, anything could happen when it comes to second round. But it seems that it's going to be Bronny James with the 55th pick for the Los Angeles Lakers. So really looking forward to that tomorrow, and I will be going live for that for sure. But I will be also uploading a video of the selection of Bronny James if he is the second round selection for the Los Angeles Lakers. So stay tuned for that video, and of course, stay tuned for my live reaction of the selection tomorrow of the second round. And I want to thank every single one of you for joining me and showing me the love, support, all over social media, and of course on this channel, ZSN on YouTube. Just make sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to the channel for every news, rumors, updates, speculation about the Los Angeles Lakers, especially when it comes to free agency, which is just around the corner. So hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel. I want to thank every single one of you for joining me, and welcome to LA, Dalton Knecht. And I really can't wait to see what he will bring to the table for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's going to be very fun to watch, and really can't wait. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.